We're a little bit early, so we're going to just wait a little bit more, little 3 minutes. So welcome everybody on board. Let's see where you guys are all from. We have people UK. Just type in where you guys are all from. It would be fantastic before we get started here. Again, my name is Claudia Eifert, and I'm going to host this presentation together with our founder and CEO, Bill Rao, who's coming on board in a little while. If you would just type in where you guys from, I know we have UK on the call, we have Ireland on the call, we have... Again, my name is Claudia Eifert, and I'm going to host Saudi Arabia, I would say, Dubai region, United States, Panama. Hola, Liam, ¿cómo estás? Ontarian, hi there from the US. Great, okay. Poland, yes, I didn't forget you. Czechoslovakia, wonderful. Who else is there? Barbados, oh wow. So I have to be stuck here in this cold weather in Germany, and we have Barbados on the call. Hi, Jonathan, great to have you here. Where else? Okay. Bermuda, wow, how awesome is that? That is huge. Argentina, hola, ¿cómo están? Yes, very hot there in Barbados, I believe you. All right, good. Well, let's wait another minute and we're going to get started here. So welcome to all of your people joining. And Ghana, okay, didn't forget you, Ghana, Nigeria, wonderful, South Africa. Wow, must be late there. Right. Where else? Thailand. Oh, wow, that's nice. That is also very far away here. All right. Okay, good. Well, let's get started then. Get my presentation ready. And I know we have lots of viewers from as well the YouTube live streaming. So welcome all of you people from YouTube. So let me just get 1 second here, and I need to just get the recording started. Yeah, so just 1 moment, please. Okay, well, hello and welcome everybody on today's presentation of Swissquote Global. My name is Claudia Eifert, and I am a founding member of Swissquote Global here since almost 9 years with this great company. And we're going to share some exciting things in the next few minutes. We're going to have our founder and CEO coming on call as well, just after my presentation, so you guys can answer any questions you would like to ask. But let's get started here with this presentation. It's going to take roughly 30 minutes. I hope I'm going to go be quicker even, and where we will really present you what Swissquote Global is and how you can benefit from this amazing opportunity. I mean, it has been so amazing 2017 that nobody ever would have believed. I mean, I'm still a adult, so I have to just pinch myself sometimes. Anyway, so this is a huge opportunity, and not just an opportunity, it's really a system what we're going to show you to build your own wealth. And as you see, our founder and CEO, Bill Rao, there in the background holding to a $500,000 bar. So we are about precious metals, and we are about, of course, cryptocurrency mining. And I know all of you guys are mostly interested this year in cryptocurrency mining. Yes, we're going to go and talk about in a little bit about that, how you can make money through cryptocurrency mining with us. But I want to just give you brief history about the company. So the company was founded, as I said, almost 10 years ago now. Bill Rao, he's a licensed precious metals dealer in the DMCC in Dubai. He has his license put up there with his beautiful picture. And since 2016, we partnered with a company called Genesis Mining out of Germany, which is the largest mining provider for cryptocurrency mining in the world, the largest altcoin, and certainly one of the biggest in Bitcoin mining. They are all around the world. Their bases in Germany, but the mining facilities are all over the world, from China to South Korea to Japan to the United States. So our products and services, just in a little short overview, we have gold and silver from the most prestigious refinery in the world, that is Argo Heraeus. Argo Heraeus I guess everybody knows that refinery. It's the largest in precious metal stealing. It's an LBMA referee refinery, and we offer our services, the gold and silver, which you can purchase just 2.97 above spot price. You can save from as little as $25 in physical price. When you have enough together, you can then select one of our beautiful items or gold bars or ingots from our product catalog, and you can even have it shipped to you if, of course, Swiss Gold Global ships into your region. And then we have, of course, the Bitcoin and altcoin mining. It is the hottest commodity ever. As of now, we do still have the altcoin mining available. So we have right now Ethereum, we have Monero, we have Zcash in altcoins. Dash and Litecoin we don't have right now. And they start mining straight away. Bitcoin, we only have pre-sale contracts starting end of February, beginning of March. If you would go to our mining provider, Genesis Mining, they're even sold out of these contracts. So we still have some to sell for you. How long this is going to last? I really don't know. So you've got to really get on board and get your mining contracts. We have an affiliate revenue stream. So that means you can actually build, if you wish so, don't have to, a network aside. That means you can actually make also fiat money income aside from all the cryptocurrency income. You can also buy with your Bitcoins, for example, gold and silver, if you wish so. You can, of course, purchase from your fiat currency income, which you're making when you build a network. You can then as well purchase gold or silver or more mining. We do have a Swiss Gold Global Academy where we have, some of the most renowned coaches in the personal development area, hosting webinars and having their programs, of course, provided through Swiss Gold Global, like Bob Proctor from the movie The Secret. Over 200 million people have seen him, or Carolita Oliveros, who wrote the financial education system of Robert Kiyosaki. I guess everybody knows Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So why choose us? Pretty simple. When it comes to gold and silver, you will not find a better quality and a better price as you get through Swiss Gold Global. When you look at the mining, what we offer, you will not find a better quality and a better price. There's many mining companies now springing off everywhere, sort of. But when you really go into the nitty-gritty, into the nuts and bolts, how they say, you will see we are the most profitable mining company. And most of them, they don't even have mining available either. So why is it more profitable to mine with Swiss Gold Global? Pretty simple. So we are exclusive partners with Genesis Mining. The farms are situated all over the world. And of course, it's a huge experienced team constantly working on getting better returns, getting better results, and building more efficient farms. How can we calculate the mining rewards? That's what everybody is here to know. I know that. I'm going to show you that in a second. So we have Bitcoin contracts. Again, it's right now not available to be mined straight away. No, when you purchase a contract, you need to wait until the end of February, beginning of March, when these contracts start mining. Why would you do that? I get often asked that question, but why would I do that? Well, very simple. First of all, there is a large waiting line in order to get these contracts. Why do people want to get these contracts? Well, you could buy a Bitcoin outright. You're going to pay probably $16,000, $17,000 for that Bitcoin, but you're always only going to get or have one Bitcoin. If you mine a Bitcoin, let's say you were to put in $17,000 into mining, you certainly could mine quite a few Bitcoins in your first year, and then your second year keeps going on and so on until it's not anymore profitable. So, of course, that is why mining is such a hot commodity, and everybody is getting onto the mining now. So this was not the case just in late July, August, but then all of a sudden, yes, the media did, of course, its work. So we start from as little as $35.80. That's the smallest mining contract. And for customers, when you join as a customer, you can buy 5 terahash. You can buy various times 5 terahash, but when you come as an affiliate, you can straight away get the discount rate. That's sort of a saving of $300, and you can purchase contracts for 15 terahash. We have here 20 terahash. We unfortunately had to change that. So we have now 15 terahash because we have to manage our supply. But you can buy various times your 15 terahash once you upgrade as an affiliate. Bitcoin contracts through Swissquote Global are open-ended contracts. What it means is, well, the specific duration of an open-ended contract is, of course, variable, and it's determined by 3 factors. And that's the mining difficulties, that's the Bitcoin versus the US dollar exchange rate, and the maintenance fee. And as it says here, of course, includes the electricity, cooling, development, services, and costs. We cannot control really the first factors, the first 2, because they're really unpredictable. Who in the world would have thought that we are at a Bitcoin price of $17,000? Nobody. So it's totally unpredictable. And that's why, we say this is one of the 2 factors. And we also don't know the difficulty rates because we don't know that either. But of course, what we can guarantee you is that we always deploy the latest mining technology. And therefore, of course, doing the best of keeping the maximum capability and running those mining farms for you. Maintenance fee is very simple as well. And that is 0.00028 gigahash per day. That is the maintenance fee on the Bitcoin contracts. And I'm going to explain this a little later to you. But let's look at the next one before I do the calculations. Let's go to Ethereum. We have Ethereum that is a altcoin. Every coin besides Bitcoin, they're called altcoins. We still don't know why, but that's just the way it is. It's called an altcoin. So Ethereum, we have Ethereum contracts, and they run 2 years. The maintenance fee is already included in that 2 years. So what you see in the calculator in a second, this is what you actually sort of get if the calculator is accurate. And of course, it changes all the time with the price. But this is sort of what you're going to get, which I'm going to show you in a second. But so they start from as little as $29.99. And of course, there's right now no limitation to what you can purchase. How long we will still have Ethereum available, we don't know yet. We know our mining provider already themselves run out. They gave us extra cash so that you could purchase with us. Zcash, the same deal, 2 years. So all the maintenance fees already included. Start the smallest contract, $47.99, and you can purchase right now. There's no limit to what you can purchase. Same for Monero. Monero starts at $49.99, and also 2-year contract. And again, right now we have enough available. How this looks like in a week, I don't know. We already know at Genesis, you're only going to get Monero. Right now, all the other contracts are not anymore available. So altcoins, just to conclude again, the altcoin plan will run for a maximum of 24 months. And that has to do very simple with technology. So the GPU miners, that's where altcoins are mined. And you got to think of it a little bit. I always say, imagine like a phone battery. When you use your battery like top, you just use it like crazy. Eventually your battery gets slower and slower and slower, and eventually, it stops. Basically, forget it. You have to change it, or you have to change code. Well, this is similar to a GPU graphic cards. Video gamers know them. They play with them. They do the video games. They last up to 2 years, and then they are just not anymore sufficient to mine. Whilst, of course, the Bitcoin is mined on ASICs, and the ASICs, they last longer. So let me just go now quickly to, I want to just show you quickly the calculator. We see we have today, of course, when you go in the prices of the different coins, it's just crazy. We see Bitcoin here at $7,256. We see Ethereum as $598. But what I want you to understand is it's not so much about the price. Of course, we like to see a huge price run, but it's really about how many coins do you actually mine. So when we go to Bitcoin, and this is a great calculator to calculate here, and it's Crypto Compare is really great. You can look up the best wallets for you. There's so much stuff to read on here. But let's go and calculate. So the $35.80, that is the smallest contract. And we see here, we can change the different algorithms, the different hash rates. And so we see a hash, kilohash, megahash, gigahash, terahash. So the smaller contract has 200 gigahash. That contract costs $35.80, has 200 gigahash. Or if you want to look at in terahash, then you just put up 0.2 terahash. And it would give you roughly $199.26 based on this Bitcoin price. That's what it would give you in your first year. Or it would mine you 0.01154 of a Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin goes to what the experts say, $50,000 or $100,000, and again, disclaimer here, we don't know. So I'm going to do a real proper disclaimer, but this is just, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This could happen. Nobody would ever happen or ever have thought of that be already at this amazing price here. This is still like a dream. But so for only $35, you actually mine 0.01154 of a Bitcoin in your first year. And remember, that keeps mining until it's not anymore profitable. 2140 is when all mining is done. Difficulty rate changes all the time, of course. Then you have every 4 years a halving of Bitcoin, meaning there's only half of the Bitcoins mined per day than there were 4 years prior. And that is how it is set to make it more and more difficult to find that Bitcoin or to mine that Bitcoin. But I'm not going to do a Bitcoin lesson here. I want to show you how to make money. So let's look, if you were to calculate, because what I want you to get, I want you to understand, and I want you to listen to that, is, so we look at $17,256 Bitcoin price right now. You would have to put in money, $7,256 to get a Bitcoin, yeah? Clear, right? That's dollar term. That's what you would have to put in order to get one Bitcoin. Well, if you would put to work $17,256 in mining, let's look what you would actually make. So let's therefore go to our back office, go to buy hash power, increase hash power now. Then we're going to go and select Bitcoin. And of course, an affiliate, not a customer. Customer can only do 5 terahash. An affiliate can go and purchase 15 terahash, which costs you $2,385. So let's divide, and I'm going to do it live here with you because I want you to get that. 7,256 divided by 2,385. Okay, so we need actually 7 times 15 terahash. 7, 15, and this is just roughly. So we would have actually 105 terahash, what we would get for that. So if we were to purchase a Bitcoin, we understand we need to pay $7,000 for that. If we were to purchase mining for that, you would get roughly 105 terahash. 105 terahash would give you per year $104,000 or mine you 6 Bitcoin based on today's price. So what would you like to have? Would you like to spend $7,000 and get 1 Bitcoin, or do you rather get 6 Bitcoin is my question. And that is, of course, why we have to pinch ourselves, the ones who have been since a year into that, or a little bit longer than a year, or a half year only, because it's really amazing. And does it slow down? Is it going to go crashing the Bitcoin? Is it going to go slower the price? We don't know. The adoption rate is ever greater, so more and more people get aware. Is it already mainstream? I don't think it is mainstream, because if you ask any person out in the street to explain them about Bitcoin, they have no clue. What does it mean for you? if they have no clue or they can't explain mining or they're not mining, is that they are not engaged in the mining. So that means, of course, Bitcoin, I believe, will grow and grow and grow still more. But this is just, I hope you get that. It is pretty powerful. But let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, as we learned, the smallest contract is 1 mega hash per second, or $29.99. Based on the Ethereum price right now, you make your first year $32.70. Okay, you made a little bit of a profit, but the second year, because those contracts run 2 years, well, you of course doubled your money. You mine 0.05455 of a Ethereum. Now, if Ethereum goes to 1,000, that's the same run with Bitcoin, 2,000, whatever. You're going to be thanking me very much. And Ethereum is only, Ethereum is actually starting already. So if you purchase today Ethereum, you will get to more paid already in Ethereum. Why? Because they pay out already. Till we have them. So I really don't know if we have next week still Ethereum contracts. That is the reality. And I'm not saying that to make fear. I say because our mining provider, and you can look for yourself, has run out of Ethereum contracts. So it is not a joke. Now let's go to Monero. Monero, the smallest contract, is 60 hash per second. And based on the price of Monero today and the difficulty rate, it is actually making you $62.79. How much did we say our Monero was? Let's go back. The smallest contract of Monero is $49.99. So you see, you're already in nice profit in your first year, and then your second year, again, you gain again. But you mine 0.2 of a Monero. Let's look at Zcash. That's what we have as well. 1 second, let's look at Zcash here. Zcash, the smallest unit, is 25 hash. So let's look at what we said we had Zcash for. Zcash smallest contract is, 1 second, where did I have it? Yeah, Zcash smallest contract is $47.99. So we look at here, well, we are a little bit in profit. We mined 0.1442 of a Zcash, and of course, next year we are in profit again. So Zcash, Monero, Ethereum, just to reiterate again, they start mining already tomorrow if you purchase your mining contract, and they run for 2 years. You still make a way better return than you make with a bank or with any other investment. So in fact, there hasn't been any investment which would give you a greater return as cryptocurrency is giving you now. That's why we have people from all kinds of fields of industries looking into us. We have people, we recently, of course, our team, we're joining people in the oil and gas industry, Oman, Kuwait, Dubai. So all those guys, and they're very interested because, yes, they had great runs in the oil, sort of also great, not everything all the time great, but I mean, what it's with cryptocurrency, this is sort of like mind blowing. And this is what we have here. And I'm really happy to present this to you. So let's look at, let's go further in our presentation, of course. 1 second here, just 1 second. So it's super easy. It just takes like 10 minutes to get maybe set up. You choose the contract, then you get your hash power activated, and you're literally mining. Now, they need to get KYC compliant. That's clear. We have a simple system, and we have a simple revenue and easy to share system. I mean, what is easier to share than be able to show you these mining returns? It's a global business. Your gold and silver, if you purchase gold and silver, you can sell it back at any time as well. And we, of course, use what it's called the most trusted form of marketing, that is word of mouth advertisement. When we actually love something, we share it. There's 2 ways to join. There is the customer. So you just want to become a customer. You don't want to get engaged in any referring, sharing. You just want to mine. You just want to put money down, and you want to have that money at work for you. You can do that. Or, well, you don't just want to have the money at work. You also like to increase your fiat income so that you can get more engaged maybe in the cryptocurrency market. Or maybe you want to pay your bills with your fiat currency and mine, of course, your Bitcoin and your altcoins and accumulate that more. So customer, what is it? Well, it's very simple. It's a person buying the product through an affiliate. It must be purchased through an affiliate. The customer can refer. He doesn't get his own website, but he gets his own referral link, which he can then refer. And when he refers to other customers, not affiliate, because he cannot build a network. But when he refers to other customers, he can get a commission in form of more mining power or hash power of 2.5%. Okay. Now the affiliate is the person promoting SG products through marketing efforts, and as an affiliate, you are able to get paid 9 different ways, which I'm not going to explain now into detail because it is it's a lot, and we're going to do that in private training sessions, or you can listen to our professional done overview of the compensation plan, which is on our YouTube. You also find it on our Swiss Gold Global Facebook page, check it out there. We have, when you become an affiliate, 6 ways to get started. We have 6 different entry package or affiliate packages, and the entry prices, which you see here, from $170 up to $5,000, they are one time. That is one time only, and the first 2 carry a monthly membership. And the Gold, Executive Miner, Ambassador, Platinum, they have the monthly already included and paid up front for 1 year ahead. Okay, so the first 2 packages you pay $50 monthly, not your first month because it's included in here. The second, you pay $50 monthly. You're going to get 25% in product or mining or physical silver. 60% is paid out in the network, and of course, a little profit to the company. So what is the difference between these packages? Well, again, some people just don't want to pay the monthly and they say, oh, I don't want to do that. To just get my membership settled for the whole year up front. Why a membership? Well, very simple. You own your own business. That's like a franchise you own through Swiss Gold Global, which you can market according, of course, to the rules and procedure of Swiss Gold Global. Can you market this program? It's like if you buy a franchise of McDonald's, obviously, you're going to pay something to McDonald's, and they give you the marketing tools. They give you everything you need to be successful with Swiss Gold, with of course McDonald's, and the same here with Swiss Gold Global. So the other difference is, of course, as more as higher the amounts, obviously there's more mining, more gold and silver. For example, in the platinum package, if I were to calculate that for you, you become an affiliate, you enter with the platinum package that costs you $5,000. You're going to get $900 in gold or silver, or both. So it's really just $4,100 because gold, you agree, is money. So it's really just $4,100, which you pay. You're going to get 15 terahash. Let's look what this says in our calculator. If you were just to have 15 terahash in this package, well, you see, with the profits in 1 year from the Bitcoin, based on today's Bitcoin price and difficulty rate, you actually just from that have $14,000 already profit. How much did you pay? $5,000. So you see, it is highly, highly, highly profitable. Now, let's go further. When you, the affiliate, share the business and share the products, from all your product retails of gold and silver, you're going to get 1% commissions. And whenever you refer to an affiliate or customer, you're going to get 5% in more hash power added to you. That's one of the bonuses. It's called a shared revenue bonus. When you bring on affiliates aboard, apart from the shared revenue bonus, you're also going to get a fast start or fast track bonus. So depending the pack they join, let's say the smallest, $170, you get $35 fast track. the silver or gold package they join, you get $55 fast track, and the executive miner ambassador $300, and the platinum, you're going to get $500. So if you get somebody who joins in with the platinum package, which I just showed you how profitable is based on that terahash, you make $500. It pays one time and it pays weekly. What we build with the system, with the team, we make it simple for people. We say, hey, if you show this business 3 people, and let's say they come in with the annual package, with the gold package, is sort of the middle package, costs you $797. You bring these people, 3 people on board in your first month of the business. You can bring them anytime, but just to get that extra bonus of $200. If you bring in with 3 people in your first month with a gold package, you make $145 on each of these people, plus the mining power. Show them do exactly the same, duplicate exactly the same. You're making now $435 plus $810, which comes from these folks, plus $200. So you're making $1,445 US dollars plus 75 gigahash. Now, 75 gigahash is not much, but it certainly helps. And it certainly mines you some Bitcoin, which we, of course, expect to even further increase in value. So if you want to build cash flow and get paid to save in gold, silver, and Bitcoin, the next step is team up, join us, get started. Don't wait any longer, because I have seen many people crying who missed out on their hash power, and they really wanted to get it, but they were just a little late. So we just don't know how long we do have it. And when you look around in the legitimate mining companies, which are not many, I can tell you that they have no supply, or the ones who have supply have a so much higher fee and so less longer contract and contract time, meaning, it's just worthwhile waiting till we get ours ready to mine for you. And again, disclaimer, there's no guarantee that you will earn any money using the techniques and ideas displayed. And materials are not to be interpreted as a promise, financial advice, nor a guarantee of earnings. Okay, this is a very new technology. Got to understand that. And again, as I said, nobody would have known that we would be at the end of the year at $7,000 Bitcoin. This has really taken everybody by surprise. Lots of people speculated $10,000. Yeah, once, but that it hit so much, nobody knows. So right now it's starting to get more adoption. With more adoption, obviously comes as well more price increase, but also volatility. Bitcoin and altcoin daily payouts, they will vary depending upon, but not limited to, the price, difficulty rate, independent mining companies, operation expenses, and contract life. So that is from my part. I hope we have our founder on the call right now, and I believe he is in LA. So let me just check that with you. Thank you for your listeners. If you want to log out now and don't have any more questions, you can do that. That was the presentation. We are going to put that live on YouTube afterwards. So I appreciate that you have been here. But let's go and look if our founder is here. Hi, Bill. You are there. This is really great. So let's look at some questions we are having here. Thank you. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Claudia, thank you for hosting today's call. Great content. Boy, really some nice breakouts at the altcoins and, of course, Bitcoin as well, especially after the big Chicago Board of Options Trading Exchange has opened up. It's been very, very, very actually quite solid. So welcome everyone joining you around the world. So what questions do we have, Claudia?
We have a question from Caroline, and that is about the difficulty rate. Over time, the difficulty rate will increase, so we'll produce as much Bitcoin.
Yeah, the difficulty rate, I mean, when we started mining Bitcoin back in November last year, which was only 13 months ago, of course, the difficulty rate was only 0.2 something, blah, blah, blah. So, and of course, as the adoption increased, we've seen a significant increase in the actual difficulty rate as we see it today. But of course, what does that actually mean? Well, primarily each day there's only 1,800 Bitcoins mined. That's the size of the pizza. That is it. There's more miners come in, of course. And what reward they're actually payout as the difficulty rate increases, of course, we're all getting smaller pieces of that Bitcoin Bitcoin pie in 1 cent, but it's offset when it comes to the exchange rate in US dollar. So we had significant increase. As I said, November last year, the Bitcoin price was $600. Today, it's $17,000 or something, quite volatile. So the growth in price has greatly exceeded the actual dividend rate. Now, where it leads into the future, I don't know. But I just mentioned before that the Chicago Board options trading exchange has opened up. So now, for the first time, we have institutional money flowing into the sector, which is absolutely fantastic. It does a couple of things. One is it really gives it credibility to Bitcoin. Really, in one sense, all of you people have been early adopters. For the very first time, you have institutional money primarily really flowing into this particular sector, which is, of course, going to push up the difficulty rate, but also increase the adoption. It's also could drive price. It can also sell it short as well, of course. That's a whole other discussion. I think the outlook, it looks fantastic. We have mining companies, especially Genesis Mining Company, and ourselves looking at investing tens of millions of dollars into expanding our mining farms around the world. And therefore, our view is bullish. I mean, primarily, you speak to people when you travel, and I travel a lot. Most people have probably heard of Bitcoin now, especially with the price rallying above 10,000. It's on the news everywhere. Now it's at 17,000. Now it's on the Chicago Board of Options Trading. Many more people have heard about it, but probably only 1 in 10 have an understanding about it. So I can only really see the adoption and the mainstream people starting to come on board more and more and more, which I think is great, and more merchants are going to start using Bitcoin for payment services as well. So this disruptive technology, I'm very, very bullish on it. I like to mine some Bitcoins. I like to mine some of the altcoins. I don't sell them. I like to accumulate them because I have a long-term vision on this. To meet the US dollar rate doesn't really matter. But of course, when it comes to yourself, the difficulty rate and the profitability, how long your contract lasts, these are open-ended contracts. And we can only mine for these Bitcoins while it's profitable to mine. And when you look at the calculator right now, I mean, it's crazily very, very profitable, isn't it? It's exceptionally profitable right now to mine for Bitcoin. And that is why, of course, there's so many people who want mining. That's why to get mining rigs, to establish mining farms, to establish resources to run these mining farms is very, very limiting because it's scarce, because there's so much demand for this. So you're in the right, there's no question about it. You are in the right sector at the right time. It's not without risk. Be very aware of that. It's not without risk. Caveat emptor is you must understand what you're buying. And there's no need with our platform, as Claudia explained throughout this presentation, there's no need for anyone to put yourself or your family at risk financially, because you can get started from a free account from as little as $30, and you can actually compound the value pay by sharing it with other people. So I hope that sort of touched on the difficulty rate, Claudia.
Thank you. I hope so too. And Caroline is asking. Caroline is actually a bullion dealer, she says, which is really great. Congratulate you for that, Caroline. She says, I'm new to MLR marketing and not sure what package to go for. And then she's a physical bullion dealer, and looks like the executive miner is the package is the one to go for, as she doesn't want to, of course, have bullion, which she sells herself. Can you tell me if there's any downside for not going for one of the others? The other affiliate packages she's saying.
Well, I think that the executive miner package is a great package. You know, you're actually what's included in the $3,000. Of course, you actually need your annual membership, so you don't have to worry about $50 per month. So you get your annual membership included in there. That means you can actually you earn double the payouts when you refer it to other people. You're actually, instead of earning 2.5% of any mining contract that you're actually referring, you're earning 5%. When you refer it to other affiliates and members, you also, of course, earning fast-track commissions, as Claudia explained before. Primarily, you know, if you sign up 5 people, anywhere from one first, second level, you're pretty much cash flow positive. And duplicate that to a second level, and you're making probably 4 times your money on your investment. So that is very, very powerful on the executive miner package. Now, the executive miner package is no precious metals, but you have a Bitcoin mining package included in there. Now, remember correctly, I think it's 11 terahash or 10 terahash. Maybe Claudia, she's the one that signs people up in this package. Does not need so much. So she might want to correct me on that. But it's a great package because you're getting plenty of terahash, you're getting plenty of value for your money, and you're getting your annual membership as well.
in the executive miner, you're going to get 10 terahash, which is really great. So another question from Caroline, and that's the question which comes every week. So I'm so much looking forward when Genesis has the mining, has this video out. I'm just like, thank you. So Caroline asked the question, well, why we are not in the pools? So in the blockchain.info Genesis, of course.
Yeah, well, you were actually in Munich when we spoke to Genesis CTO, Dr. Stefan Schindler, about this, and also Dr. Marco Streng about this. Dr. Marco Pratt about this from Genesis, the Genesis founder, co-founder. And primarily, they're the biggest player. They don't want to reveal their cards. I mean, many of these people who you see in the pool, they actually provide mining for. They provide mining for some of these companies that are actually there. Now, I understand the criticism that is there, but they didn't like to disclose how much they actually have it. Now, with that said, they're going to be bringing out a video. So we addressed this, we get this question a lot of Claudia just alluded to. So they're going to be coming out with a video themselves explaining why they're not actually there. But there's multiple reasons that they can move around different pools and influence us, not influence, I suppose, that's the right word. They want to stay anonymous in one sense for the size of what they are, and they can move their mining from one particular area to another area or different coins, whatever. And I suppose, I think we let them answer that question, Claudia. But primarily, they just like to stay anonymous because they do not like to reveal how much power they actually have. But I can assure you it's quite significant. And some of these top mining ones that you see here disclosed in this chart, they actually provide some of the mining for them as well. But,
Yes, so they're bigger than most of them here, definitely. So than all of them together. Anyway, so we have another question from our friend Liam Heaps out of Panama. And Mr. Liam, well, grown up now, he's asking, when do we have a credit card provider who allows more than $500?
Hi, Liam. Great to I'm sitting time with your dad right now in Los Angeles. You've been the bullion banker for many, many, many years. At the moment, we're not doing it, Liam. We are approved for other payment gateways, but of course, exchanging credit cards when you're dealing with gold and silver, and Caroline will understand that, and certainly cryptocurrency, it's with high risk. So the credit card companies don't actually like it because you have the ability of people doing. Unfortunately, there's a small group of people out there who like to just try and scam you when you have gold, when you have silver, when you have Bitcoin mining contracts. There's plenty of fraudulent cards out there, and stolen cards and data. So we limit that to minimise the risk, and primarily that is actually set upon us by the payment gateway. But with that said, we have other payment gateways coming on board from Dubai with other security levels and systems that may open up. But with that, the option is, I mean, if you're paying by credit card, then you're paying 5% transaction fee. So why not save that 5% transaction fee? You're going to be doing more than $500. You're doing $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, whatever the sum might be. You're going to pay $30 for a bank wire in that respect. So you're putting more money into your mining rather than into a transaction fee, which credit card companies actually charge. The other alternative, of course, which I know you have used, is of course Bitcoin. You can use Bitcoin as payment, and that's going to be 1.8%, which is also less than half of what the credit card companies charge as well for the transaction. But at the moment, it's limited to $500. It's limited to $500 on single purchases. And if someone wants to enroll in the gold package with the $797, they can actually pay with credit card. That's the only package. It's the minor package, it's the silver package, and the gold package that we allow to be used on the credit card.
Thank you, Bill. And with that, we come and goes. I like to one question, actually two questions, one from Zahir and one question from somebody else about upgrading the package. So when you have a minor package, let's say you got a minor package and you want to upgrade, well, you just go to My Subscriptions, as you saw here. You go to My Subscriptions and then you go here and select your executive minor package. Then you go ahead, go down here. You select a term, how you want to pay it with Bitcoin, credit card. Credit card is not allowed for that. Bank wire. When you do the bank wire, you got to select the country and, of course, the currency, which is US dollar. And you're going to get an email sent to you with the bank wire details. If you pay with Bitcoin, well, then it's just very simple. You just tick the box here. it's going to open up a window and you can pay with Bitcoin. So these are the options. Gift certificate is also an option. That just means when let's say some people, they have commissions in. Let's say I have a commission sitting in my back office and I have somebody I want to join up, and that somebody has no credit card, has no, can't do a bank wire whatsoever, has cash, and I can actually then give him a gift certificate. I could do that, or the person send a bank wire and then gets the money into the e-wallet, and then he creates a gift certificate in order to upgrade. Because when the bank wire is coming into Swissquote Global Office, into their account, then they will put it into your money, into your commissions, and then you can create that gift certificate and then pay with that. So these are the options basically for that. But let me just go back to the presentation, because there's another question here coming, Bill, from Bill. A question from Bill to Bill, our Bill Wilmot from the UK. What is the outlook for 2018?
Hi, Bill. Look forward to catching up with you in Birmingham next time. Well, it's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? I mean, you look at what's happening in the cryptocurrency space. Look at the altcoins at the moment, they're breaking out. Dashcoin, is really broken out. Look at Ethereum, touching on I think it's going to be worth 600 if I remember correctly, looking at it earlier on today. So it's good to see the altcoins back in this space. On Bitcoin mining, well, we've got institutional money flowing into the sector for the very first time. So I'm actually exceptionally bullish on that, and I know Genesis Mining is exceptionally bullish on it. But with that said, it's also going to be very, very volatile. To have a long-term view on this. But in short, there's going to be many things coming out in 2018. There's a lot to do. A lot of new developments coming out. I can't go into them right now, but there's going to be lots of really fantastic changes coming to the table, which are certainly going to be benefiting our actual members. In fact, this morning I had a call from Dr. Steve Tobin. I met Dr. Steve at the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event in Dallas a few years ago. He's a professional business coach and hypnotist, and it's quite, I think the video of his session at the Association of Network Marketing Professionals is in your back office membership, actually. But anyway, he loves what we're doing, and he's going to be coming on doing some webcasts in the new year, coaching people how to manage their emotions. We're in a sector right now that's so hot, that it's so strong. You've got fear, you've got greed. So to have some professional coaching from Dr. Steve, could really help you, of course, manage your financial affairs. So really managing your financial affairs is an inside job. So not just on the monetary side, we're going to be bringing more things to the table. Also going to be on the personal development professional side, and exceptionally skilled people. What I might do is I might post up on Facebook the actual the video from the ANMP, the Association of Network Marketing Professionals event, where Dr. Steve hypnotized about 20 people, and you won't believe what he had these people doing. That gives you the idea of the power of the subconscious. If you learn to manage that, you can really manage your life and improve your life quality. So it's not just about, as I said, making money for us. It's also about making you a better person and improving in your own ability and skills as well. So that's also going to be coming to the table for 2018.
Thank you, Bill. And I put up here the back office, and just to show, because we had some question coming on for customers. What is the limitation for customers to purchase? So you are here in an affiliate account, so that's why you can actually go like up to 15 terahash. But a customer, as you can see, can go up to 5 terahash. And Bill has to tell us how much he can purchase, a customer.
Yeah, so the limitation on a customer, of course, and then a limitation, as you said correctly, Claudia, is the actual terahash. Now, the reason we do that is we like to look after our affiliates. The affiliates pay a subscription fee membership, just like we spoke to Caroline about this before, to be a member of Swissquote Global. And with that, you actually have privileges, you have benefits to be an affiliate. You can become an affiliate primarily from a one-time payment of $170 and $50 per month. And of course, you can actually earn a lot more money that particular way as well, which means if you earn more cash flow, you can compound that cash flow back into gold and silver. You can compound that cash flow back into actually buying more mining contracts and further compounding your daily payout in Bitcoin or any of the altcoins. So that's why we give a preference to our affiliates over of course, the actual customers. The other reason is that we limit there, of course, because we have some very, very large groups of people coming in with significant funds, six, even some people wanting to put 7 figures into buying hash power. We just don't want one person or one group coming into buying up the available hash power right now. We want to make this available for all people. So we put limitations on that to make sure that when we move towards the mining of the active mining of 2018 in February and March, that most of our members, our preference and our affiliates, you actually have the hash power that you actually deserve for working as an affiliate. We like to look after you. That's how we do that.
Thank you, Bill. And the next question is coming from Liam again about Litecoin, if we're going to accept Litecoin for transactions.
Not at the moment.
Okay, let me look at more questions which are coming, and I know I like Litecoin so much, so not
sure with the price rally, I'm sure you're very excited about Litecoin. I mean, Cashcoin, Litecoin, they're fantastic coins, Liam, as you know, but to bring any of these developments in, we need to do this, of course, in time, but it's a significant amount of development. That will come in time.
Okay, and we have another question coming here from Ken. Ken is asking, so an affiliate can continue to compound your earnings. You can do so as well as a customer. As a customer, you also can come again and buy 5 terahash. Kenneth, you can do that, or 1 terahash or 2 terahash. But as an affiliate, of course, you can purchase more, and you're also going to get more benefits in terms of when you share the business or when you share it to customers and to affiliates, because you're going to get more money paid. Obviously, yes, you're going to get more. Caroline is asking one more question, Bill. Would the gold package plus 15 terahash be a cheaper way in at 2,385? And is there any disadvantage as I get more hashing power that way? Oh, did you hear what I said?
Oh, sorry, I had myself muted. It's okay. I'm unmuted now. Yes, Caroline, the gold package is probably one of the most sought after packages because of, $7.97 is great. It's fantastic value. You're getting your annual membership included in this. You don't have to worry about the $50 per month. You have 0.5 of a terahash, 500 gigahash included now in Bitcoin mining. You also get, I think, $120 worth of precious metals that are in there. The only limitation to that particular package is when you actually start to build your organisation and want to qualify for the ambassador leadership bonus, you won't qualify for that particular bonus because you need to have one of the executive packages starting from the executive miner, the ambassador, or the platinum package to qualify for that. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you actually start to build an organisation, and Claudia can certainly tell you about this, when you qualify as a rank of an ambassador, on your total organisation, you're going to pick up an extra 2% on your overall, on your complete organisation to a limited depth. Now, Claudia likes this because it allows her to buy many more shoes. I know she's a shoe shopper, because you actually it increases your monthly income instantly by about 33%. So as soon as you qualify as an ambassador leadership bonus, it actually increases your bonus check on a monthly basis by about a third, which is very, very, very significant. You're getting paid, a third of the more income for the same amount of work and effort. So that's the advantage of starting with a higher package. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want. In the future, when you build your organisation, you're making the money, you can always upgrade one of those packages into the future. You don't need to do that. The other thing I want to touch on is, clearly, if you buy an ambassador package today, or you buy a gold package, which includes the annual packages, when it clicks over to year 2, you don't have to buy a $3,000 package again. You don't have to buy a gold package again for year 2. You go back into your member account, you select under My Subscriptions, you want to renew your membership, and you have 2 options. You can pay it off monthly, $50 per month, of which 25% of that is actually an asset in crypto mining, or you can just pay the $600, which is your annual membership. So just because you start off with a $3,000 package, year 2, you don't have to pay the $3,000 again. You can just pay the annual membership for the membership.
And there's another question coming from Paul. Hi, Paul. I have been looking into Ethereum wallets. It's true we have a different procedure to create an Ethereum wallet as opposed to Bitcoin. From what I am led to believe, Ethereum runs on a different platform, yes, and the procedure to create an Ethereum wallet requires some technical skills. Is this correct? No. Paul, If I could do it, you can do it. So, I mean, you're an internet marketer, you know, so many things to do on the internet. I mean, it's so easy. You just go to my crypto compare, and then you pick up some wallets over there, Ethereum wallets, or go to my Ether wallet. It's really easy to do. So, yeah, so you can certainly do that. Or in the Trezor. I mean, you can have if you have a Trezor, it's also in there. You need to go and open the Ethereum wallet, but then you can connect your Trezor with it. So, or Exodus. I mean, Exodus is so easy. Exodus is an application. It's a shame that I haven't got it open here, but Exodus is an application, and what you need to just download the Exodus and put the key phrase and a password, and that's it. It's pretty easy. So, no more questions with that, Bill. I want to thank you so much for coming on board. I know you have a busy schedule there in Los Angeles, so I wish you much success, and thank you for all your listeners. And I hope to see you on one of our next presentations, which the next one is going to be on this Saturday. So thank you so much, and all have a good evening.
Thanks, Claudia. Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. I want to thank you for those of you who are tuned in to the webinar. I want to do this as much as I can so you guys can see the big picture about the Swissquote Global and what we have here. And before I end this video, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen once again and take you to my back office. Okay, guys, I've really been enjoying this company. I've been with Swissquote Global since May of this year. And I'll tell you what, it's been a fantastic ride. And right now is the time to get involved in Bitcoin mining. You saw how she broke it down. If you just come in on the live video, make sure you rewind the video after it's done, because there's a lot that was said. But one of the things that you want to take into consideration is this. And let me just go to CoinMarketCap really, really quick here. All right. So here's the deal. Right now, Bitcoin is over $17,000. Okay. You could actually buy one Bitcoin today for $17,000 in the hopes of it's going to go up. Okay. Now, we all know that Bitcoin and the other altcoins are volatile. They go up, they go up, they go down. Okay. So if you buy one Bitcoin today for $17,000 plus, guess what? You're just going to have one Bitcoin. All right, with the hopes of it going up in your favor. You know, we don't know what the future is going to hold. They're predicting it's going to go up, which I believe is going to go up. But why not put that in a more secure place where you know exactly, roughly what you're going to get per day, per year, per month? Let me show you what I'm talking about. So again, if you have one Bitcoin, that means you're going to get, that's all you're going to have, you know, for the time being until it goes up. So right now, inside of my back office, I have about 57 and PS. And by the way, I've made 1.30 and some change when it comes to Bitcoin so far since I've been in the company. I have 57.938 terahash. Let's go over to crypto market, to the crypto calculator here, the Bitcoin mining calculator. And let me show you some numbers, okay? Let me show you some numbers. So I have 57, let me get the right number, 57.9. I'm just going to put 57.9. I'm going to put it in terahash. 57.9 terahash, folks. All right. So remember, I told you, we all know that one Bitcoin is over $17,000. With the 57.9 terahash that I have, that's roughly $158 per day, guys. And guess what? If Bitcoin continues to go up, this number, all of these numbers will drastically go up. That's well over one Bitcoin a year, folks. And I mean, we're just getting started. 2018, if I had to give you the best advice on what to invest in when it comes to cryptocurrency, mining is going to be the best thing going right now. Okay, from what you just saw on the presentation, and also there's another about an hour or so. I'm going to bring another friend and colleague on. I'm going to stream it live here again on Facebook. He's going to break down some other parameters, make you, let you see this thing in a different way of things. He's going to break down the gold and silver, the mining as well, in a different strategy as well. So stay tuned in about an hour or so. I'm going to be back here with my good friend Prim. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell, guys. If you have questions or if you're ready to get started, feel free to inbox me. I'll be happy to help you get going. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. It's time for me to go get some lunch. I haven't ate really anything today, and so I can get some energy here. So I keep working and presenting this information. And it's not hard at all. I don't know why I'm complaining. But guys, thank you for watching. Drop me a comment below if this all makes sense. If you've been looking for a legitimate way to mine cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, as you saw, we have Ethereum, which is going through the roof. Monero, we have Dash. You can start mining those. And the great thing about the Bitcoin contracts, which are going to start at the end of February and March, is those contracts are open-ended. That means those do not expire as long as Bitcoin is profitable, which is going to be for a long time. Then you're going to be able to get paid for a lifetime. Now, the other altcoins, Ethereum, Monero, and Zcash, those are 2-year contracts, which is still plenty of time for you to take advantage and make a nice profit. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to end it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back here in roughly about an hour. We'll talk to you soon. God bless. Take care.